Throughout history, symbols of duality have been hidden in plain sight. The black and white pillars of Freemasonry, the ancient yin and yang of Taoism, the light and dark forces that shape the world. But what if I told you these symbols have a deeper truth? One that goes beyond good and evil? What if they're not just opposites, but a gateway to something greater? In this video, we're going to be uncovering the hidden meaning behind these ancient symbols, how they control our perception of reality, and most importantly, how you can transcend the illusion. But before we get into it, hey, I'm Aqua or Aquarius of Fallen Snow if you don't know me. If you're new here, welcome, but if you've been here before, thank you for joining us again, I really appreciate it. But let's jump right into it. Let's start with a familiar symbol. The black and white pillars of Freemasonry, seen in Masonic lodges and ancient temples, known as Boaz, black or strength, and Jachin, white and establishment. These pillars have a long history in esoteric traditions. These pillars symbolize duality, strength and wisdom, severity and mercy, as well as chaos and order. These are the two forces that hold up the metaphysical temple of reality. But this black and white duality also plays out in modern society. We're given two choices, two political parties, two ideologies, two ways of thinking. What if this entire system is designed to keep you trapped? Here's the real secret. The path of true wisdom isn't choosing a side, it's what lies between those pillars. In Eastern philosophy, this duality is reflected in the yin and yang symbol. Yin being black, feminine, and receptive, while yang, white, masculine, and active. They are not enemies, they are independent forces. Everything in life flows between these forces. Your body, your mind, even nature itself. Too much yang, burnout, aggression, and war. Too much yin, stagnation, weakness, and inaction. Modern society worships yang power, speed, control, while suppressing yin, intuition, rest, and feeling, possibly why people and society are breaking down. To reclaim balance, we must learn to shift between these forces consciously. Now let's talk about how this knowledge is weaponized. Governments, media, and corporations create artificial divisions. Right versus left, conservative versus liberal, one race against another. They force you to pick a side, keeping you distracted from the bigger system at play. The economy swings between boom and bust cycles, pushing people into either excessive spending, which would be yang, or extreme scarcity, which would be yin. But the financial elite, they stand above the pillars, controlling the game. Social media algorithms feed conflict, making you overstimulated or numbed out. Either way, you're being controlled. And if the black and white pillars represent two opposing forces in society, who stands as their modern symbols? Who embodies the roles of Boaz and Jachin, the yin and yang of public consciousness? Let's look at two figures who, on the surface, couldn't be more different. Donald Trump and Kendrick Lamar. One, a billionaire real estate mogul turned political icon, the other, a poetic prophet of the people. But step back and you'll see they are two sides of the same structure. Trump embodies Boaz, the black pillar, the pillar of severity, strength, and raw force. He is the embodiment of unfiltered power, speaking directly to the emotions of the followers, using language that is blunt, aggressive, and deeply polarizing. Like the black pillar, Trump represents an unstoppable force, breaking political norms, disrupting the status quo, and forcing hidden power structures to reveal themselves. He thrives on opposition. The more resistance he faces, the more powerful his image becomes. He is a master of using the enemy archetype to unify his base. His presence is overtly yang, assertive, aggressive, and dominant. He doesn't reflect or listen, he speaks and commands. But there's a question, if Trump is the black pillar, how is Kendrick the white one? Enter Kendrick Lamar, the white pillar, Jachin, the pillar of wisdom, introspection, and spiritual elevation. Where Trump speaks from the gut, Kendrick speaks from the soul. His words don't command, they reveal. He isn't just a storyteller, but a prophet, dissecting the struggles of Black America, exposing the cracks in the system. If Trump represents the fire of destruction, then Kendrick is the water of reflection. He doesn't push, he flows, forcing society to see itself in the mirror of his lyrics. Even in his confidence, Kendrick embodies yin qualities, introspection, emotional depth, and a connection to the unseen forces of history and spirit. And here's where things get really interesting. Kendrick knows he plays this role. He wears the crown of thorns, symbolizing the sacrifice of the prophet. He stands on the stage in white, the symbolic opposite of Trump's red and black aura. Here's what most people don't see. Both of these figures are part of a larger ritual. They are the opposing forces that keep the system alive. In this system, Trump isn't just hated, he is needed. Without him, there's no opposition, no resistance, no battle to fight. And Kendrick, he too serves a purpose. His voice offers a release, a controlled space for rebellion, ensuring that the anger doesn't spill into uncontrolled revolution. These two forces do not exist in isolation, they exist in relationship. Without Trump's chaos, Kendrick's voice loses urgency. Without Kendrick's message, Trump's narrative loses its villainy. They are two pillars of the same temple. But to look at it on a deeper level, we must ask, what lies between them? If these two figures represent the black and white pillars, then what is the gateway beyond them? How do we step out of the illusion of choosing a side and into true sovereignty? The secret isn't in choosing a side, it's in stepping back and seeing the entire structure. It's in realizing that both forces, Boaz and Jachin, yin and yang, are part of the same grand illusion. The real question isn't who is right or wrong. The real question is who stands in the middle, and who stands above them, controlling the whole board. The black and white pillars are not here to trap you. They are here to show you the way. The yin-yang is not a battle, it is a dance. The real question is, will you stay trapped in the illusion, or will you walk through the gateway they show you? The choice is yours. Seek truth, stay balanced, and keep questioning. So now I'll kind of give my thoughts on it, because that was a script I had help writing with the help of, I think it was either Gemini or Perplexity. They're two AI sources that I trust in terms of getting help with my scripts or with getting information for the book that I'm currently writing. But I had this idea in my head that I was asking for help with to form a nice smooth script for the video, and I think it turned out great. Obviously, if you think it turned out good, drop a like and let me know in the comments. But I think it's important to really look at the symbolism and these symbols that we've seen all throughout history, even embodied in people or characters in society, especially in our Western society, and how all of these people that everyone seems to praise seem to just be pawns on the chessboard, or maybe they would be more like knights and rooks, how they have a bit more power than the pawns, but they're still not the kings and the queens, right? There's a great quote that says, "The black and white pieces on the chessboard are sworn enemies, but the people who control them are usually great friends." And I think that really shines through, especially after reading through this script, in the sense of, yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game, or hate the people who have built this game that we play, right? And even in that, I don't even think we should have hate for the people who have built it up, but hate for the system that they have built. And how can we direct that energy into changing it for the better? So this is kind of my way of trying to change the system for the better, or get information out there to people for them to learn, and then they can do their own research. But if you found this video interesting, I highly suggest you both do your own research, but also let me know topics you would like to hear me do more research on if you appreciate this video style, and I would be happy to make more to help educate people and to give people more knowledge. I would love to eventually have a whole playlist of videos with different definition breakdowns or theories, analytical videos kind of like this one. But again, you'd have to let me know in the comments what you think of it, and if you enjoyed, you can definitely let me know by sharing and leaving a like. Other than that, I'll leave this video here for now. I don't think it needs to be too much longer, but I hope to do more videos on either this subject, symbolism, or specifically Freemasonry or Eastern religions, philosophies, esoterics, whatever you guys want. I'd be happy to do it, and I already have a bunch more scripts ready to go, so I'm gonna do some more recording. Oh, and I wanted to wear a gray hoodie, but maybe I'll just use it for the thumbnail because I think that would be good symbolism. But yeah, like I said in my lyric breakdown video, I am recording this around the same time of the new lyric breakdown video for my SoundCloud exclusive song, Smoking Dope on Golden Roads. So if you want to see that, definitely check out the channel or subscribe so you don't miss the new videos that I post. But like I said, this video doesn't need to go on too much longer. I'll leave this one here for now, but like I say in all my videos, I love you, stay safe, good luck, and take it easy.